I was diagnosed actually in 2008, so quite a while ago. Quite a long process. It took about a year to diagnose me correctly. Thought it was a back injury at first and went through a number of different medical facilities wanting to get into the University of Minnesota. After many months, got in, and that's when I met with Dr. Walk. And he confirmed the diagnosis in January of '08. Dr. Walk had asked me to do a genetic test back in 2016. Turned out to be an SOD1 mutation. I knew what SOD1 and a mutation meant, and I knew it was familial. I have 2 children. I was gravely concerned about that. But Dr. Walk lightened the load on me a little bit and said, hey, but now you may be eligible for a clinical trial. One of them happened to be the tofersen trial, and they had 17 locations around the world, 8 or 9 in the United States. I looked around and I thought, okay, I'm gonna pick San Diego. 88 trips was a lot, there's no doubt about it, but it was a sense of fulfilling a purpose in my life to help others, hopefully eradicate this disease.
We can't make progress, we can't find out what works and what doesn't work without participation in clinical research. So people like Mark who do participate in research are making an extraordinary extra commitment to helping others living with ALS. He generously participated in the study that helped lead to the approval of Qalsody, which was at the time called tofersen, with FDA approval of the drug and with the success that it's shown. He is now able to get care and get this particular treatment here at the university, which obviously is a whole lot easier. It's just a drive up to the U, and he's home that afternoon. So that is exactly what we want with clinical research, is to be able to find things that work and be able to get them into the clinic so that people can receive treatment that's effective and receive it at home.
Never Surrender has helped us to become a certified center of excellence for ALS. That's important for many reasons, but I think the biggest reason it's important is because our patients are getting the best care that's available for ALS. So it's the highest standard of care you can get.
I've been coming to the Essentia ALS clinic for 10 years. The team and the care I've received is absolutely first class. Top-notch care and wonderful, compassionate people.
The difference between a recognized treatment center and one that's considered a center of excellence is the ability to offer research participation for patients, which is where the Healy platform trial comes in.
We have a platform trial, which is an approach to really speed up drug development, where we test many drugs at the same time and we share the infrastructure, and it cuts down cost and time, and it's the best for patients. And through Never Surrender, we were able to start new sites in the state of Minnesota, including with Dr. Erickson and Dr. Walk. We also developed a parallel compassionate use program called EAP, or Expanded Access, where people who perhaps they can't be in the trial for whatever reason, they can also have a choice to take the same experimental medicine on a compassionate use basis. And both Dr. Walk and Dr. Erickson are providing that to their patients in the state of Minnesota, which is terrific.
Never Surrender gets credit, and we're so grateful for helping to fund very generously our ability to scale up so that we have sufficient coordinator strength to carry out expanded access protocols. And we've now completed enrollment in 2 and are starting a 3rd and applying for a 4th, which is well along.
I honestly never thought we'd have research to start, and then being able to have EAP was never even something I thought attainable.
The Expanded Access Program gives our family the hope that I'm going to be around longer. I'm going to be able to see the things that we all look forward to as a family, like walking my daughters down the aisle, seeing my kids graduate from college, and maybe even meeting my first grandchild. Those kind of things are what it's all about.
I'm incredibly grateful for the partnership that we have with Never Surrender. We have worked together for decades now, and our goals align so closely. We want to make ALS a livable disease for everybody. We want to make sure people that are diagnosed with this disease have access to programs and services and research that will help them. And the amount of people that are coming out to, 1, fundraise, 2, get on their bikes and ride, or their sleds, and then 3, the volunteers that are helping everything go off without a hitch. The programs that we are able to provide to families, there's never a cost to any family, and that is hugely thanks to your generosity, the donations that you are raising for this incredible cause. So we thank you so very much.
Another partnership that's important for our patients living with ALS is between Northland Adaptive Recreation and Never Surrender. So this allows me to see people in their home to provide adaptive yoga. I find that people respond really well to the practice, increasing joy in their life, increasing relaxation, and also the benefits of breathing and increased flexibility.
The stretching helps a lot. Any movement's got to help because you're always stuck in the chair. And I think Dawn likes it. She never complains about it. And the equipment, from the hospital bed to the 2 lifts that we have. And now we just have a new air mattress that regulates the pressure and stuff. So with the help of Never Surrender, all the funding they do and fundraising, and all the people that help out, all the people that either fish or snowmobile, that they make it easier on me to move Dawn around, and so she can stay in our house. So I really appreciate all that they do for us.
Never Surrender is the people. You are the ones that make a difference in so many lives through your fundraising and donations. As our fellow rider Wes Blakesley once said, "We will never surrender to this disease." We continue to honor him and those we've lost by fighting this disease until a cure has been found. You are making a difference. You are Never Surrender.